Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with another YouTube video, and today, I'm gonna lower my chair real quick. Today I wanted to go over a little bit about something that I think is gonna be very cool to do, and something that I've been planning on doing for a long while. Ever since I started the YouTube channel, I've been talking about, trying to shift to gaming and stuff like that, which I wasn't gonna entirely shift to it. I'm gonna move my camera a bit, so because like I look a little weird. But I would wanted to go into gaming, stuff like that, and kind of go over some things that me and a friend have been planning. I've mainly been planning it, but I spoke to my friend about it yesterday and whatnot, and we're thinking about doing a Tekken 8 tournament. Now, with the drop of Season 3 is not the best at all. It's probably, the second worst thing that's happened to this game, being besides Season 2, but I've been planning on doing something like this for a while now, but I guess it wasn't the confidence, it was more like the idea and how it will go. I think it'll be fun. I did come up with some of the rules and stuff like that that's on here on my computer. So I will be going over the rules, I'll be going over the stuff. First things first is the purpose. I have it here. What I put down was, purpose was to meet new friends along the way, but to make this event grow into something bigger down the line. I want it to be an event where we can support charities and some friends, and more tournaments that would be held with different games and different genres. So I want this to go past just Tekken. I want this to go into even more games, and it to be a beginner friendly thing. I don't want it to be something where it's strictly just Tekken. I want it to be more. I want this tournament, I want to host more tournaments than just, doing only Tekken. So, being able to meet new people and see people and whatnot. Not be able to see them because it's only online tournament, but yeah. And I just want to expand beyond other games, and, I'm hoping that people would just join our journey, and, we thank you for participating and watching. You don't have to participate. If you simply just watching, sharing, and spreading the word would be more than enough for this event. That's the main thing for me. I don't like asking or begging. I want it to be something where we put in the work for it, and it's like an all team effort thing and whatnot. So that being said, let's go first into like the prizes. So the first place prize is $50, second place is $25, and third place is $15. Originally, we were gonna go for a higher amount, but the reason why we went low is because this would be my first tournament me and a friend are orchestrating, and I didn't want it to be something where, something goes wrong or not a lot of people show up and whatnot. Which goes into one of the rules here, which actually should be rule number 1. So those who participate, if you want to participate, it's a $5 participation fee. The reason why is because that goes into the cash prize, but that will also go into donations. Some of the money for those who donate, that will go to charity. So we want to do that. We want to be able to donate some money to charity, but also be able to, kind of just have a cash prize there as well for those who have participated and actually put in a lot of effort into the game, which goes into a couple other things that we talked about, that me and my friend talked about, is, the purpose of it, and that's our main purpose, is helping friends and helping charities and being able to donate and kind of just do things and take action and things, but taking action and by doing things we enjoy doing. Sorry. So with that being said, that's basically the whole beginning thing. This is the prize, going over the prize and going over the entry fee and what, your money's going into. It's not just gonna go out the window, it's gonna go to something good, and that's what we want to do. That's our plan. We want it to go to something good and also be able to just go to a couple friends. And if this tournament does good, and if it goes even beyond what we have, then of course we kind of want it to increase more and whatnot. Especially since this is an online tournament, you know, and you know, people who participate got a chance at $50, maybe even more than 50 if we have a lot of people. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of people. That's why I said $5. So, you know, don't. It's on this video, but you know, don't quote me on it too much. So now for the game rules. No heat. We were planning on having people map their controllers to not have heat, but seeing as a lot of moves have heat engagers, we decided, okay, let's just go ahead and make this a thing where, you know, back up a bit, full screen, use your heat move, use your heat super, and then you can start the match. Because we kind of want to go back to basic things that Tekken was talking about. And me and my friend, we did a couple of matches with no heat, and that was actually pretty fun. It lasted a while. Number 3, all skill levels are welcome. So people who, you know, if you're new to the game and stuff like that, which this does kind of go into our next thing. If you're new to the game or you're learning a character and stuff like that, or you've never played Tekken before, it's okay. We're gonna try and you know, make it work accordingly. So, you know, people who are beginners, you know, they will fight each other, and those who kind of know what they're doing can go together. Of course, if they win, you know, it goes how a normal tournament will go. So we are planning on hosting a practice tournament for people. This one is no money involved. It's a practice tournament. It won't be live and stuff like that. It may be recorded and stuff like that, but a practice tournament just to help people out who want to play and learn. On top of that, also kind of understand the tournament rules and how the tournament's going to function. So we are looking for people who want to do that. And what else? No extreme profanity. Please, no curse. Well, people are gonna talk smack, so that's fine. But no crazy extreme slurs, nothing insane. The whole point of this is to make friends and help people out. There's no need to, you know, call someone an outlandish name and stuff like that. You will be disqualified. You will be disqualified from the tournament. Simply because that's just not okay. Another reason and another thing that causes disqualification is plugging and lag switching. If we notice any signs of lag switching, now if you're lagging in general, which I guess a few people will be, you know, that's okay. But if you DC and you plug, which I'm hoping a lot of you guys don't, that's instantly a disqualification. So now we're going over to the match format. The match format will be 3 rounds and 60 seconds, no heat. We are thinking about no rage, but again, that's like kind of hard. So those are the things that we kind of talked about with the match format being 3 rounds, 60 seconds, no heat. And the matches will be 1st to 2, meaning whoever wins 2 sets will advance to the next bracket. 1st to 3 is for the finals. So whoever's our final competitors, they will be participating in a 1st to 3 match. And of course, if they win, that means they are the winner of the tournament. I think I said it before, me and my friend are not participating, though I think my friend will participate because I'm pretty solid at the game. He's pretty solid too, but it's fine. I'm not going to participate because, like I said, I'm going to be hosting it and stuff like that. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn. I'm just saying like I don't think it'd be that fair. Winner must keep the character they picked, while the loser has a chance to change characters to select a new stage. This is also going based off of like the Tekken tournament rules. If you lose a match, you have the opportunity to change characters and change stages. However, the winner must stay locked into the character they picked. That's why we're kind of advising to, we're going to have the practice so that people who are new kind of just get to know the character and stuff like that. And that is number 3. That's all the match format rules. And like I said, a practice tournament will be held. So for those of you guys who definitely want help or need help, and whoever does join and wants to join and help this out, you know, I'll be willing to help practice and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the point of the tournament, is to make new friends, create a big community, you know, help out and whatnot, and just get to know more people. I've already said that. Sorry, I'm like all over the place right now. But that's pretty much the idea. And I've been thinking about it, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. I couldn't really think of how to do it and how I wanted to do it. But after getting to play Tekken for a while and watching a lot of tournaments myself and whatnot, it's not easy at all. I'm not saying it's an easy thing, but I do want this to be a thing that, you know, we can build something off of this, you know, get to meet more people, create more content with each other and stuff like that, and you know, the whole 9 yards. So if you are interested in this, just drop a comment down below. If it's something you guys are really willing to watch, I will stream it on YouTube, since this is where I'm at the most. Excuse me. This is where I'm at the most and whatnot. So I'm just excited. I'm a little excited because I was talking to my friend about it all night, and we both, you know, kind of see something good coming out of it, and that's what we're really going for. You know, we want some good. We want to meet new people. We want to hang out with some more people, call and just, you know, talk smack and have fun. That's the whole. That's the purpose of this tournament, is to support people and to meet new people and to help out as best as we can. So yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. I did see that we're close to 1,000 subscribers, so if we could get to that, I'd be more than grateful. Honestly speaking, more than grateful, than you know. But thank you guys so much again. If you're interested, I will post the rules and stuff like that on my community tab, and it will go up on my Instagram. And yeah, let's have fun. Let's play Tekken. If you never played Tekken, it's okay. Everyone is welcome. It's not that hard of a game to learn, from what I've learned. And my friend, he never played a Tekken game before, and he gets close to beating me. So if he can do it, I know you guys can too. And you know, I hope to see some of you guys there. Either you're watching or you're competing, and I just want to have a good time. And yeah, thank you guys again. Like I said, it would mean a lot. It really would. So let's get this, you know, I want to get this show on the road. I am looking for people for the practice tournament. So if you are interested, comment down below. That one's free. The practice tournament is free. It's just to help people learn and whatnot. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.